Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik, welcome back to more of Fortnite Festival. You guys seem to really enjoy the last video I did on this mode, so I figured, you know what, welcome back for one more, why not? Because yes, they have managed to add in a few extra songs since that first video, and we're going to be playing some of them today. We are playing Buddy Holly and Heartbreaker on guitar. I don't think we played those last time, and I don't think they were out either. They were kind of the last wave to come in. And then we're playing Poison, which is from the Festival Pass on vocals, because that's just the hardest difficulty that one has. And then last time, we wussed out on doing the guitar part for Suddenly I See. I did vocals instead, because I said the guitar part was really hard, but today, I'm going to face my fear, and I'm going to see if I can do the guitar. Because yeah, despite rating it 5 stars, or 5 out of 7, whatever you want to call the difficulty rating, I find Suddenly I See to be one of the hardest songs in guitar at all. And you'll find out when we get there, I may have to go a little bit silent in order to focus in at certain points if I want to keep my combo. We're not saying like world records here or anything, we're just here to have fun, you know. I gotta chat, you know. That kind of takes a little bit away from the focus. Honestly, if I'm able to 100% anything in this video, we're gonna count that as an achievement. But yeah, we're gonna start off with Buddy Holly. Because I believe, you know, despite how many notes there is, I think the repetitive nature of it is definitely the, you know, it's the easiest. Now, since that first part, I've understood a little bit more about how this game works. I've got to say, I have really enjoyed it. I mentioned last time how, I don't mind getting strum support, but at the same time, I think in its current state, we might actually just be able to get a load of songs otherwise. And Buddy Holly actually shows off an idea really well, a little later on, where we can probably get songs with a really high strum rate in without needing to destroy our key, or at least destroy it 50% as much as we otherwise would need to. Anyway, I'm very surprised I can get that activation in the chorus, by the way. I know that's probably jinxed me, but it's very quick. I'll show it off again, but yeah, I'm not super acquainted with the song. You know, I mainly know Weezer from the Fred video, but yeah, I know the general places of where it's best to use star power, and I gotta say, if you're interested and you're enjoying this mode, do not pull me and care about leaderboard scores, because it will ruin. Well, no, to be fair, I like all the songs, I'm not sick of them yet. But you do some ridiculous stuff in the name for points, and I'm going to show it off here. So, the chorus here, it's a lot of notes, and you may be wondering how I find the time to squeeze in a spacebar press. Well, see how we're here and then we're about to shift down? When we're shifting down, for whatever reason, I usually find it quite easy to go ahead and press spacebar. But sometimes, you know, it doesn't work quite there, but it is how it is. Also, if you're wondering why they're specifically in the chorus, like that specific lyric, it's because those little triangle things getting added on. Like, it probably doesn't impact your score that much in terms of, you know, the tens of thousands. But the tops of the leaderboards, some of them are like hundreds of points apart in placements, even if less than that. So it reaches a point where if you're caring for the what's it called, global leaderboards, you're willing to do risky stuff like that in the name of a few extra points. And here's what I was talking about, by the way. I really like how they use the triangle notes to make it seem as though there's more notes there than you actually need to press. I like that. Because one of the songs I want to see added to this is, it was featured in Guitar Hero 3, it is called Knights of Sidonia. Like, that's known for just having, like, sections where you continuously shred, you know? But I was kind of thinking, nah, they don't want you destroying, you know, your DNS key. But, you know, I figure if they do stuff like that, kind of as they showed there, where they kind of alternate between an actual note and a chevron, I don't know, you know. I feel as though that's on the cards. So I say Buddy Holly's best example for that, where it's like, you know, you're spamming one note repeatedly. I feel as though that opens the door a little bit to a point through the fire and the flames. Although I'd be very afraid if that was ever added, because could you imagine? I think if there was ever a case to possibly add strum support even with that in mind, it would be that song. Either way, heading into Heartbreaker now. And, yeah, this is my favourite song out of the bunch. It's the first song I went out of my way to buy, other than Mr. Brightside for the meme. I genuinely love this song. And, yeah, it's in Guitar Hero 4, the World Tour one. And it's also in Rock Band 4, I believe. Which, if you want a little fun factoid, a lot of these songs have actually already been charted, and they're just getting a just Fortnite. Because the people that make this are the people that make Rock Band. And, well, yeah, this has a chart in Rock Band 4. Its chart is quite similar, but obviously tweaked to be at the level for Fortnite Festival. Like, a lot of the charting is already done. I think I saw an image of someone being able to load this in Rock Band, I think, because like of how the saving system's quite similar, which I think is pretty cool. And yeah, I say Suddenly I See as well. I believe that was in Lego Rock Band, which again made by the same development team. Don't know about the others. I'd assume Mr. Brightside was in there as well as an extra example. Like Rock Band 4, genuinely, I think is like, other than like games that feature community-made charts, I believe it is the most expansive rhythm game in terms of popular music, or at least Western music. From what I've heard, like it still gets updated now, and it came out I think 10 years ago. And I mean, they got bought by Epic Games, they're still updating it. Like, they're harmonics, I like them. They also made the first 2/2.5 Guitar Heroes, which, little factoid for you there. So if you're wondering why it feels the way it does and why it seems so familiar, it is because they literally laid the foundation for Guitar Hero 3 and all that became after. That does give me hope, though, because one of the songs famously charted in Guitar Hero 2, which they made, is Freebird. I anticipate that being added at some point, We'll have to see, but I am slightly excited for the day we may get Freebird in this mode. Also, I think, yeah, did I miss a activation there? Because that went on a little bit too long. Yeah. Oh well. Either way, let's focus on this, because I think we're getting into the final bit. Again, those triangle notes, you're not actually playing them, you're just letting go in like a controlled manner, but it still feels like you're playing something, and I like that. I like that as, still being able to chart complex songs without being, evil. And yeah, going into the final chorus now, I genuinely do not know what happened with my star power there, but it is what it is. Right, let's go though. So, kind of got this little building, and then the ending of the song goes mental, by the way. If you've not heard it, you're about to hear it. So let's activate our star power here as the constant notes begin. And also this one's got, a little bit of that. And here we are. So this solo starts off easy. But if you don't know what to expect, you might be deceived into thinking, oh, this combo's not so hard. No, this solo's not so hard. It's just a few notes. And here it is. So, starts getting a little bit more difficult, and then I'm going to activate it here, because pretty sure that's where the most notes are for that little section. And it's getting a bit more insane, but still not all the way there yet. You might still think, it's almost over, isn't it? It's gonna wind down, and then you get this monstrosity of a thing, which I absolutely love to play. And then it gives you a little bit more star power, but obviously you're not going to use it on something as simple as just pressing the same note again. Like hell you are. 207,000, so that's only 6,000 lower than my regular one. And I think that's because I messed up one of my activations. Nowhere near the top score, but still pretty good. Yeah, 100% though. I'll take that. I can see it barely above my face cam there, but it does say 100. It says it right there. And yeah, so up next is Poison, so I'm going to swap to vocals. And yeah, I definitely want to focus in on Suddenly I See. So the final thing I wanted to talk about, we can use this because part of this song is quite easy. You may notice when I'm playing certain notes that to the bottom left of the chart it will say perfect. And if you wonder what impact that has, hitting a perfect note does in fact net you extra points. If you're coming from certain games, that may be familiar, but if you're coming from Guitar Hero, I believe, and Rock Band, I don't believe that's a feature. It was just as long as you hit it, you get the points. So, as I was saying earlier about weird activations to be at the top of the leaderboards, in Guitar Hero and Rock Band it is hit all the notes and then get your risky activations there, and whammy bar. I think that'd be the the equivalent there, and get those like extra points out of the sustain those, and that was basically how you'd match the leaderboards on those games. But as we really only have perfects in this, if you ever wonder what dictates the people at the top of the leaderboard to the people, say in my position, it's their ability to what's it called? Hit these perfects. Because I believe a regular note without a multiplier gives you 30 points. Whereas if you hit perfect, it gives you 35. So it's it's quite extensive. I'm genuinely surprised I was able to itch my nose without losing my combo there. There's a hair on my nose, and it's like, please, I don't want you. Anyway, once again, I think I've missed one of my activations, but we'll make it work. I like the song though. It's from the Festival Pass. Again, you still have plenty of time to pick that up and max it out if you were concerned. And please. Oh my god. Okay, I managed to shift the hair. It's now just more directly on my nose. And now it's like, Okay, really? This is we're playing this game, are we? This recording really does not want me to 100% any songs. Like I was fighting back a cough for a little bit of Heartbreaker there, I'll admit. Alright, we're gonna start it here. It's such a fun song. Like, a lot of the parts on this song are like really low level, but I like it. I think I've... So usually I'd activate it for this part here. I think I might have pulled that back, you know? I feel as though I might have pulled that back. Missed my first activation, but... Yeah, but yeah, those perfect notes. I don't know if I like or dislike them. I feel as though the timing's a bit mean sometimes. Like, it is... You genuinely do need perfect timing to get them, which is like... I respect it. It rewards people who are, like, impeccable timing, but at the same time, it's like... You can see now I'm kind of being able to hit them consistently, but I cannot fathom, especially in this upcoming section where there's so many notes being thrown at you, where your priority is just to maintain your combo. Obviously that's worth more, but it's like... I activated that too early. But you know what I mean? It's like, this... It's like, I can't make sure they've lined up with little boxes to get my 5-point bonus per note, you know? It's like... Genuinely, I don't know. I'm 50-50 on it, because it drives me mental, but also I feel as though it's important to, you know, reward people with inhuman, if we're being entirely honest, reaction times and proficiency. You know, reward them for their efforts. Although, even if that does stop me from being #1 on the leaderboards. Which I was briefly, actually. I think I mentioned I was when Suddenly I See first came out. I was there when Heartbreaker came out. You know how it is. I was there. I was #1 for a brief period. Like, obviously, wasn't going to last for long, but, you know, I'm just happy it was. I think I should really stop trying to itch my nose. Never mind. I mean, we've already lost our combos, so I'm not sure why I'm particularly too bothered. Okay, you know what? I'll give it to myself. I may have missed one, though. I feel as though I made a pretty good effort there. See, can we hit all the notes here? It's not particularly the hardest thing in the world. Just, you know. Here we are. And then... Probably my favourite thing that's been charted for this mode. You get to play the notes of that random guy laughing. I don't know the band, but I like how they charted in some guy laughing to the chart. It is funny. Although, goddamn, new high score. I'm not sure if that's right. We're going to verify that. So we had 184,000. I'm just going to like make a mental note of that. I did not expect that to be a new high score, given I missed a note, but... No, I didn't miss a note. In fact, if I bring up my more details tab, I'll be able to check. I didn't miss any, I just hit one extra note that broke my combo, so... Weird. I'd be very surprised if that was a new high score, but it is how it is. Now, for the big one. This kind of puts everything I've talked about to practice. It brings in the risky star power activations. It brings in some, you know, strange charting decisions. And most importantly of all, it puts focus on me being able to hit as many notes as I can perfectly, because otherwise, might not get it. So, without further ado, I'm going to try and maintain commentary as best I can. This is Suddenly I See by KT Tunstall, or in other words, the bane of my existence in this mode. I know there are harder guitar charts, but this one is just, you'll see what I mean, psychologically difficult. But, I will admit, since the first recording, I have improved at this chart, to the point where I'm confident to play it on camera. So it starts off quite simple, you know? And honestly, if the whole song was this, I wouldn't be moaning. But it picks up. So yeah, it starts to do it here. So it does, I never know what the right thing for these is, but it plays one note, then it plays that note again with another note. So it's like solo followed by a chord. There'll be a smart name that I can give that, but I don't know what it is. And then the chorus isn't much better. So, and I want to activate there. You know, in case you know, this wasn't tight enough already. I mean, obviously you can judge if you think that timing is quite tight, but for me, I find it quite, you know, quite difficult. So, I do love this song though. I mean, I told the story about it in the first part, which I suggest go watching if you want to see me play the vocal track of this. But I do legitimately like this song. I think it is. I think the message is quite nice. It's just nice. It's upbeat, you know. It's a nice song to throw on and boost your spirits. She's like, I like that. I like music that's, you know, as much as I like Heartbreaker, you know, as I said, it was my favourite song from Guitar Hero World Tour. I like music like this as well, you know, it's nice. It just boosts your mood. It's just like, yeah, you know, why not have a good time? Anyway, question is, can we survive the second chorus? Same activation. That section there, it's actually different to the first chorus. They add in an extra note, which is quite difficult to deal with, as you may have been able to guess. And now see, technically this section is calmer, because there's less going on. To me, I'm like bricking it when I'm at this section, because if I'm being entirely honest, it scares me. Because to mess up in this section, it's like, you've survived the hard part, and now you're gonna miss in the easy section. You can see like my perfect definitely isn't easy. But also, you know, making sure that I know what's a chord and what's a quick, you know, one note than the other. You gotta lock in. Also, the final chorus has 2 activations, so you know, I'm definitely not bricking it. Well, I might fumble, but you know, like my heart hates me, by the way, because whenever I used to get to this section, it used to speed up. Or like one time, I think I had a good chorus going. Like I was around here, and my cat jumped on my desk, and it was like 2 AM. I've been practicing for a little bit, and it was like, I was like, sir, damn it. My heart started doing it. My heart goes fast. Still, I think this was a noble effort. Don't know if it's going to be leaderboard worthy, but I mean, definitely won't be. But you know what? For a song that I was scared of the first time, I think to be able to come on recording and do that a few weeks later is impressive. Although, again, environmental factors always work against me. Like, I know that song is my arch nemesis. When I get to that final chorus and I'm aware I've got that combo, like my heart starts going brum. And if it's not that, then the game will find an excuse to like my cat will interrupt me. It seems like me and that song just never meant to 100% all the way. Although I have done. I've done it once when I was on call when I was not expecting to do it at all. I think maybe that was the reason why my heart didn't decide to do me over. But yeah, that is all I had queued up for today. If you're just wondering about my positions for each of those songs, I'll quickly show you. Buddy Holly, we had 116. At Heartbreaker, we're at 49, which I like that song, so I can't complain. And then Suddenly I See, yeah, I have hit 100%. That's the single time I did it. I missed with a few of my activations, but it still managed to net me 259th. And then where are you, Poison? There you are. I'm gonna check. Oh. So he didn't get a new high score, because it was like 184 or something, wasn't it? But still, 49th. It's like, oh, you scroll down, you go past all the people who are probably a little bit better than me, let's be real, and then it's like, oh, who's that fella? Who's he? What's he doing here? And, yeah, I suppose also my Suddenly I See thing, that has dropped. I don't think I beat that since the first recording, but I'm still 32nd. But you go on there, it's like, who is that? Who is that, and what is he doing here? And also, again, you see all those scores in the 128,000, it's like, oh my god. I could beat my score minorly and jump up that leaderboard like that, you know? It's crazy, but I genuinely do love this mode. And yeah, I think that's it for now. We didn't actually get a break in any of the songs to power up with Vegeta, so I suppose we'll just have to do it at the end now, won't we? Yeah. And yeah, I think that's everything for now. So of course, if you have enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It does all help it a bunch. It lets me know that you're doing this, more of this, and all of that good stuff. Obviously, I think we just got an announcement that they are going to be releasing new jam tracks every Thursday, so do keep an eye peeled for that. I think once we've got a decent selection of those out, maybe when the next festival pass drops will come back. Don't want to make this a super regular thing, but you know, rhythm games, you guys seem to like it previously, and hey, maybe I might give you some helpful advice. You know, each one of these installments. You won't, but you know, do feel free to nick my star power things, because they're bloody difficult to figure out, I'll be honest. And yeah, I'm rambling, so I think I should probably end this one here. So yeah, with all that said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.